Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the English news of Binh Phuoc, radio, television station, and newspaper. I'm Hưng with the latest news for today. Binh Phuoc eyes livestock disease-free zone to expand exports. State President Lương Cường concludes state visit to Laos. AI to drive a breakthrough in e-commerce. Ladies and gentlemen, at the recent working session with Binh Phuoc Authority, Deputy Minister of Agriculture and Environment Phùng Đức Tiến stated that the province offers favorable conditions for investment in livestock farming and transforming the sector into an industrial zone. Building animal disease-free zone, he said, which unlocks significant export potential.
The Deputy Minister praised the provincial leadership direction in disease prevention and efforts to establish safe livestock zones, noting the measures form a crucial foundation for exporting animal products. He called on Binh Phuoc to actively support businesses with timely and effective assistance, both to spur export growth and maintain economic development momentum. Currently, Binh Phuoc is home to 424 pig farms and 88 poultry farms, with 202 of them certified for large-scale farming. Notably, CPV Food Binh Phuoc Company Limited stands out as one of Vietnam's most modern and largest food investment projects, operating a closed supply chain from animal feed production and farming to food processing.
Under Plan Number 136 on implementing the 2025 program on enhanced public access to legal knowledge, the Binh Phuoc Provincial People Committee has outlined a range of measures aimed at improving legal awareness, supporting legal information access, and promoting legal popularization and education tailored to specific groups.
The plan emphasizes strengthening the capacity and accountability of agencies, units, and localities in ensuring public access to the law. It calls for strict implementation of such functions and duties, along with greater self-monitoring and evaluation of legal enforcement processes. Authorities are tasked with reviewing and ensuring there are necessary conditions to guide and support citizens in accessing legal information and exercising their rights, particularly in public service areas such as handling complaints, denunciations, petitions, administrative procedures, and public consultations. Transparency and accountability in responding to public feedback are also key priorities, alongside efforts to promote grassroots democracy and legal access standards. The plan also highlights the responsibility of political, social, and professional organizations in helping raise legal awareness, foster law-abiding behavior, and encourage a culture of respecting the Constitution and the law. Special attention will be given to vulnerable groups, including children, people from poor and near-poor households, and communities in remote, mountainous, and ethnic minority areas.
The Binh Phuoc Department of Home Affairs recently held a conference to share labor market updates and assist local businesses with recruitment. The event gathered representatives from industrial zone trade union, vocational training institutions, and numerous enterprises across the province.
In the first quarter of the year, the province facilitated employment for over 4,200 workers, provided career counseling and job placement services for more than 1,600 job seekers, and saw 61 individuals register for skill assessment for overseas employment in the Republic of Korea. According to surveys by relevant agencies, businesses in Binh Phuoc currently have demand for more than 32,000 workers, with the majority of vacancies for unskilled labor. With several large-scale, high-investment projects underway, labor demand in the province remains high. In response, authorities are implementing a range of measures to boost the local labor market, including enhancing career guidance, promoting job matching services, and leveraging digital transformation in recruitment. These efforts are closely linked to vocational training pathways, aiming to improve the overall quality of the workforce.
Ladies and gentlemen, State President Lương Cường and a high-ranking delegation of Vietnam concluded a two-day state visit to Laos on the evening of April the 25th. Earlier in the day, as part of his state visit to Laos, President Lương Cường met with Laos Prime Minister San Siphandon at the Prime Minister's office. Prime Minister Siphandon highly valued President Lương Cường first visit in his new role, calling it a testament to the special relationship between Vietnam and Laos. He expressed his admiration for Vietnam's comprehensive achievements, considering them a great source of encouragement for Laos. President Lương Cường shared the outcome of his earlier talk with the General Secretary and President of Laos, Thongloun Sisoulith, and affirmed that Vietnam always attaches great importance to strengthening the special friendship and comprehensive cooperation with Laos. Both sides agreed to deepen political trust and enhance cooperation in defense and security, trade and investment, and major infrastructure projects such as the Hanoi-Vientiane Expressway. They also committed to further collaboration in education, healthcare, culture, and people-to-people exchanges. State President Lương Cường proposed Laos to continue creating favorable conditions for the Vietnamese community living in the country. The two leaders pledged to increase information sharing and mutual consultation to have the same voice on regional and global issues. On the morning of April the 25th, helicopter and fighter jet squadrons carried out their final joint rehearsal in preparation for the Grand Military Parade and procession marking the 50th anniversary of Southern Liberation and National Reunification, scheduled for 6:30 a.m. on April the 30th. The joint rehearsal formation included 10 Mi-17 and Mi-18 helicopter, along with 10 fighter jets such as the Yak 130 and Su-30 Mk2, divided into groups flying in tactical formation. The flight path extended from Binh Phuoc Airport in Dong Nai Province to the center of Ho Chi Minh City. Helicopters flew rapidly across the sky, turning national and party flags. Their majesties and bold presence added to the jubilant and exciting atmosphere in celebration of the 50th anniversary of the liberation of the South and national reunification. Especially impressive were the aerobatic maneuver and cloud-piercing maneuver performed by the fighter jets flying in formation. This was the final joint rehearsal before the national level full address rehearsal for the military parade, which will take place on the morning of April the 27th. Vietnam E-Commerce Association recently hosted the Vietnam Online Business Forum 2025 in Hanoi. This year's forum carried the theme, Winning the Age of AI. At the forum, businesses and experts emphasized that artificial intelligence, digital exports, and cross-border e-commerce are the key pillars expected to lead the development of the e-commerce sector in the near future. In the context of ongoing global economic fluctuation, AI is regarded as a pivotal factor in helping Vietnam e-commerce enterprises break through, transform their growth model, and adapt flexibility to the market. The age of AI is expected to serve as a bridge connecting e-commerce ecosystem, from government agencies and research institutions to tech platforms, major corporations, and innovative startups. The rapid advancements of AI technology have also changed how consumers shop online. It can be said that the vast potential of e-commerce has sparked a race among businesses, and the application of AI can significantly improve operational efficiency and enhance service quality, helping attract more customers than competitors. And that also wraps up our bulletin. Thank you for watching, and goodbye for now.